it okay?
So yeah, let's roll.
Okay. Hello, I'm Heidi Weisel, also known as Achien, which is a name that was given to me when I was on my first trip in Kenya. I've been with Banyo's Kenya Mission since 2009, and my first trip was in 2010. I have made it a habit to bring menstrual supplies to Banyo's Kenya Mission, and that has not only been a huge experience for myself, but also every time that I show up, it's wonderful that the women remember me and ask me what I've brought next. So I have also been the president of Banyo's Kenya Mission for the past 6 years. My term did end in January of 2025. And so now I get to be simply a volunteer and traveler again. And I will be going in November. And I really would love to see Banyo's Kenya Mission lasting not only another 30 years, but an eternity in the village of Masara.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to tell you from the person who is on the ground that sincerely you are making very great impact to the community, very
Oh,
great impact to the community, and people are really appreciating what you people are doing. They are really, really appreciating.
thank you.
Yeah, so now we have the education sector of the Bonyo Kenya Mission. So we have the health sector and the education sector. First in the health sector, how do you source your supplies?
How have I sought
Donation?
my
Yes.
supplies, the menstruation
Yeah.
supplies?
Mhm.
I have contacted various vendors over the years. The largest donator of supplies is Days for Girls International, and some of the women who I've met through that local program here in Ohio. They have donated thousands of Days for Girls menstrual kits, which are a washable pad. And I also was donated about 1,000 soft cups, which are reusable menstrual cups that I was able to give to the girls and the women, and they will be able to use those for approximately 5 years. Additionally, the socially responsible sweatshop of Kent, Ohio, donated, I think, 5 Singer 99 sewing machines that were brought to the village and left there for the women of the community to be able to either make their own menstrual supplies, repair uniforms, make whatever household items they wanted, and also to teach their daughters this valuable skill of sewing.
Beautiful. So how often? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, good. How often do you send supplies to the mission?
I have sent some sort of menstrual or wound care supply to the clinic on almost every trip since 2010. Um, because I met Dr. Bagno through SUMA and I've worked for a couple of different hospitals, I have friends in the surgery departments and also through the College of Nursing in Kent, Ohio, at Kent State University. And they give me wound care supplies that are left over from cases that would otherwise be disposed here. And so I'm able to take those to Dr. Bagno's office and they end up at the clinic.
Very good. Any other thing that you'd want to add about the medical part of the BKM? Your experience when you come to Kenya, what have you experienced?
Yes. Of course, medical care is the key part of Banyo's Kenya Mission. but we also do education. And when you combine health education and you end up teaching people how to care for themselves, how to advocate for themselves, how to keep from needing healthcare in the first place, that contributes as much to society as does providing the care itself. So when I have come to Kenya, I always try to bring something that is going to help themselves. And while I'm there on the ground at the clinic, my favorite place to hang out is the wound care room. So not only am I going to the schools and giving out menstrual supplies, but I'm in the wound care room, helping with um, machete cuts, dog bites, snake bites, um, infections, pulling teeth. I'm not a nurse, I'm not a medical person, but I very much enjoy doing the hands on work. And so organizing the medical room, the wound care room, and helping the physicians and the medical staff with the patients is my favorite part of working at the clinic.
Yeah, good one. I think you've exhausted most part of it. A personal question:
Yes.
what kind of food have you been enjoying when you come to Kenya?
When I am at home, I try to mostly be a vegetarian, but my personal thought when I travel is that I eat whatever is available wherever I am. And I have enjoyed all of the food in Kenya. I actually spent an afternoon in the kitchen at the clinic learning how to make chapati, and I brought that home and I make chapati regularly here at home.
Oh, beautiful! I hope people are enjoying chapatis there. Your chapatis.
Yes, chapati.
Yes. Now, just a little bit on education. You know, Bonyo Kenya Mission sponsors kids to go through uh, primary school, high school, colleges. You know about
Yes.
that?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. Can you say something about it?
Yes. So on my first trip in 2010, we had, I believe, 52 travelers. We pulled into the clinic in two large tour buses with approximately 150 storage totes on top of them. And so we needed to create the logistics of unloading these buses, and we had to have had at least 100 children running around our feet while unloading these 50-pound boxes. So being a Boy Scout leader here in the States for 13 years, I just found who appeared to be the oldest child, and I gave him the instruction of corralling the kids and taking them to play and keeping them safe from what we were doing. And throughout the next couple of weeks, Roy Omondi became my friend, and I became his sponsor. So I've been sponsoring him since 2010. He graduated through high school. He finished, I believe, biomedical engineering as his first college degree, and he is now wrapping up his nursing degree. So, very familiar with the child sponsorship program.
Very good. It's a very huge impact that you're making about education, educating these students. And I tell you, most of them, most of the staff at the Mumapelista are sponsored kids.
Yes,
Most of, yeah, actually 90% of those working there are
yes,
sponsored, and they're doing so well there.
yes, it's a beautiful thing.
So, yeah, so thank you so much. Any other question? I have a colleague here. Any other question that you want to?
Sorry, I missed what you said.
Oh, yeah. No, no, I have a colleague here. I'm just following up if he has any question that maybe he
Okay.
wanted to come out here.
It's a way education is held. Major diseases during that time. Maybe in a
Okay,
medical.
okay.
Okay,
Can you
maybe.
Now, I know you are not a medic, yeah,
Right.
but at the wound care where you are, what were the most common ailments that you are meeting there?
Here in the States or over there in
Yeah.
Kenya?
No, no, over here, over here.
Oh, in Kenya.
Yep.
A lot of jiggers in toes, um, you know, popping those out and healing the skin. Schistomiasin infections, infected dog bites, um, teeth that need to be pulled, um, a myriad of cuts and broken skin that needs to be cleaned, abraded, stitched. Um, I always am telling people if you're going to donate, we need materials to stitch with, needles and sutures, and antibacterial ointments. I've assisted with burns on children. Um, it's it's been an amazing experience, especially for someone who is simply basic first aid.
Yeah, sure. Um, in your own uh, way, how can you what do you think is the impact of Mama Pelista to the community? Mama Pelista as a clinic to the community.
Well, since I've been traveling for about half of the time that the clinic has existed, from the first trip till now, I've seen us go from the clinic was built before I arrived. We have since improved the quality of the building. We've built the reception area. We've improved on the well. We've improved the roof, the water caption stations, the rain barrels, the landscaping, the chicken coop next door, having an incinerator and additional um, toilet facilities in the lot next door. Just watching the facility itself grow and improve, and like obtaining um, an incubator for the babies or an oxygen concentrator or a centrifugal machine for blood testing. All of these things have improved in the last 15 years. And also, the people have gone from being desperately sick upon our arrival twice a year to maintaining their health and somewhat eliminating mother to child HIV and controlling TB and HIV, and the increase of HIV has all but stopped. So, watching these things improve over the last 15 years has truly shown that the impact of Mama Polista Clinic is a valuable asset. And then also, I have to comment on the children have gone from chasing our vehicles into the clinic and out of the clinic, begging for pens and pencils for school, to now they're just happy children who are graduating from school and going on to higher education. And that in itself has been completely rewarded.
Okay, so what is the process of sponsoring a child? Whoever wants to sponsor a child, what is the process?
Um, so Dr. Sandy Devaney is in charge of the child sponsorship program. And my experience with it is that when I traveled, I met a child who asked to be sponsored. And so the manager of the clinic at that time went and spoke with the family and determined that there was a need for this child to be sponsored, that a sponsorship would improve their life and their family life. And so when I met Roy and asked if I could sponsor him and the process was followed, then I send an annual $400 to Banos Kenya Mission, and they use that money to pay for the child's school fees and uniforms and shoes and school supplies and healthcare. And not only does my $400 cover my own individual sponsored child, but also provides additional school supplies to the school so that all of the children in the school benefit from the sponsored children. So rather than having one child who sticks out as a sponsored child, all children are benefiting from having more notebooks and more pens and pencils and more chalk for the chalkboard and more books and just better education overall.
Well, I think
Anything to add
we've exhausted our questions unless you have another thing to add
on health?
Nope, I
on
think I'm
health
good.
or education. Yeah.
Only if
So
you can make me look about 40 years younger in this picture would I request that.
oh, Heidi, that's a challenge. So
I know. Trust me,
we,
I do it every day.
uh, so we are so grateful to have engaged you in this interview, this
Thank you.
documentary.
I'm so glad
We
you're
are,
doing this. It's beautiful.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have your number on WhatsApp. I will share part of documentary, the part that we've done, so that
Hmm.
you can also go through it and see.
Okay.
And remember, there is a um, is it a dinner fundraiser?
Yes, it's a dinner. Um,
Yes,
yes, there will be Kenyan food.
will be
Do
chapati
you
there.
know? Do you know who LeBron James is?
Who?
LeBron James, the basketball player from Cleveland.
Yeah. I know him. I know him.
Yes, he opened a school and an event center in Akron, where Dr. Banyo's office is, and
Yeah.
so we're holding our event at the facility that LeBron James opened. So yes, a little notoriety there.
Nice. I'm wishing you all the very best in your fundraiser.
Thank you.
And, it will come hand in helping the community through health care and education. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. I will share with you the documentary now that I have your WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thanks. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Nothing to do with